Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by Yazi's Journey. My name is Yasmin. I am a nutrition healthy coach and hijama practitioner here in Wisconsin. I practice intermittent fasting and low carb lifestyle, more like keto friendly. To control my blood sugars, I reversed my pre-diabetes and knocked some numbers, my inflammation. And by doing that, also and eating this kind of way, my weight started shedding naturally. So today I'll take you along what I eat in a day and how I keep busy and exercise. After losing 30 pounds, my doctor recommended that I add some exercise. So right now I am totally down about 40 pounds and little over 40 pounds weight loss, and I included some exercise. It is green tea this morning. I was asked to share the teas that you drink. Green tea, hawthorn, roses, cumin, coriander, fennel, nettle. Nettle is full of iron. Lavender, cinnamon, the list goes on and on. Ashwagandha, I just save jars and then I use them. I like to have all kind of herbal teas. The tea bags, I try to not use it so much unless I'm traveling. So that's why I have this, and I'll have it in the description. In the middle, I just put the herbs in here, and then later on I can just take it away and dump it. So the day starts with green tea today. Time to do chores before I can exercise. We put yogurt together last night, so it's done now. I have to put it into the jar, put it into the fridge. This is what it's looking like. Look at this. Beautiful yogurt. I save all the jars, and sometimes I go secondhand store and get jars for less than $1. So that's a hint. If you want to make your own stuff, don't buy brand new jars because they can be expensive. If you go secondhand store, they'll be cheaper, and it's glass, you can wash them. These go straight into the fridge. Before I can eat, time to collect eggs, time to shower, time to cook. So there's always something, but at least it keeps me busy, and then I can focus on eating later. So time to go and get eggs. Hopefully we'll find some because it snowed, it's icy, and it's cold. Frozen hands. Separating duck eggs and chicken eggs. Alhamdulillah. Chores are done. I'm just gonna drink some water, exercise. Before I do all of that, I think I'm just gonna throw the food in the oven, into the oven, and then exercise and do all that shower stuff. Whew. It's a cold day out there. My jacket is all wet. I'm just gonna let it air out here and put the food in first. While that cooks, then exercise. So cold out. Lunch will be chicken and pasta. This is my pasta and this is chicken. Let's pour some bone broth. I cook with my bone broth. I drink it. There. Straight both of them into the oven. Look at that chicken. It looks so good and delicious and all kind of spices. And the pasta herself is not joking, right? Bismillah. Let's go ahead and make dinner. I've been wanting to make some pizza because I have leftovers of turkey all chopped up. And then I have a little bit of beef, halal beef pepperoni, and leftovers of olives, 2 different kind of tomatoes and onions, jalapenos from our garden. So this is going to be delicious. Remember that my pizza, it's not going to have any dough or anything because I need to have my blood sugar is lowered, so it's low carb, and I will use my food processor for that. First thing I'm going to do is I will use the cast iron, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw it into the oven to get it warmed up. Let's put the turkey in there, and I would add some mozzarella cheese. It's about 1/4 cup. It's like a 1 gram of carbs, so that's not bad. I try to do less than 20 carbs a day. Spices, garlic, salt, and all of that. But remember, my turkey is flavored already and cooked. Okay. Let's add an egg. It's going to be high protein. Mix it together because the egg will help glue it together. It looks like a dough, doesn't it? Let's put another one on top. Here's the hot cast iron. That's what it looks like, the turkey with the cheese and the egg. It's going straight into the oven. Let's dress her up. I have a little bit of tomato sauce. I don't like too much sauce on my pizza. Let's do halal pepperoni. Some onions, olives, tomatoes, some cheese. Let's load it up and double it up. Some more pepperoni. Let's do the rest of the onions. Just load it up, all the veggies. That's a good way to get your veggies in. That is it. Let's drizzle some nutritional yeast for B vitamin. It will make it extra cheesy. Let's bake it. Pizza is done, nice and gold looking and crunchy. Can you hear it? Who said you can't lose weight and not eat your favorite foods like pizza? I still have the jalapenos. I didn't want to bake it with it because they are so hot. Just gonna set it on top, little pieces. Because these somehow, when we canned it in the summer, they got really hot and spicy. Drizzle a little bit of olive oil for good healthy fats. That is it. No, that's not it. I have some dried basil from the garden as well. There we go. Is that beautiful or what? Let these basil soak into the olive oil. This looks amazing. I'm gonna let that cool down and indulge. I hope you make it and tag me on Instagram, Yazzy's Journey as well. Guess what arrived, you guys? LMN. I have reached out to them asking electrolytes and salt. When you have this kind of lifestyle, eating low carb, trying to reduce my blood sugars and so on, and I call it actually the manners of eating. People these days call it intermittent fasting, but I call it the manners of eating that I'm learning. Not to graze like my lambs. I would graze all day and snacking, and that wasn't good for my gut. It wasn't good for my weight. It wasn't good for my cortisol. So then you lose magnesium and electrolytes and all that kind of things. And I am also a deficiency of vanadium. So for me, doing this kind of lifestyle, it's important that I have a little bit of salt with my water. And some of you have asked, why are you drinking water with vinegar and salt? Vinegar helps balance my blood sugars and shed the weight as well. But my body needs, when you're eating this kind of lifestyle, when we go to the bathroom, number one, we lose a lot of electrolytes, magnesium and potassium and so on. So I reached out to Element. This video is not sponsored or anything, but they sent few samples for me. My husband was at the post office, checked, and he's like, look what you got. So they gave me 2 sample packages, and then 2, these are flavored. It has, one of them is watermelon salt, orange salt, raspberry salt, citrus salt, and then also they have a recipe. This is so nice. Chocolate salt smoothie, chocolate chai, peppermint mocha. Wow, fancy. So let's see what they look like. Oh wow, what a generous donation. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, there's dozen of them. Yeah, there is dozen of them. Oh wow, I am really interested. Let's see what they look like. I'll show you close. That is so nice. Here is the raspberry salt. I love raspberries and I love watermelon. And what is this one? Citrus. So let me come close to you guys and show you. So if you are doing this kind of lifestyle, even if you are not, my children do karate, so I plan to give them some too, because when they come from karate, an hour or 2 hours, they are beat. So let me show you. These are the flavors. Those are the flavors. How awesome. This is my first time to taste Element. I think since I love, well, I kind of like the orange one too. Space yourself and calm down. I feel like a little kid who just got some chocolate. So let's put these back. Before I mix up, let's open this too. It's more and more. This package has raw and flavored. So if you don't want any flavor, the raspberry one and the orange. So what is this one? I was hoping I would get a chocolate one, and there is a chocolate one. Oh, that is so cool. There is a chocolate one, and this one I'm sure is, and this one, these two are the same, so I have two chocolate. That's a treat. That is awesome. Thank you, Element, for sharing your samples. So let's get some water. Let's get a straw. And try this. They have 1,000 sodium, 200 potassium, and 16 milligram of magnesium. That's awesome. Because when I work on the farm, like, you know, running around and stuff, then I get tired, and then this will pick me up. Ooh, the smell. Let me taste it. Oh my God. It smells so good. Wow. I forgot to eat with my right hand. It is really good. Oh wow. Oh wow. It is so good, y'all. I hope I didn't put too much water because the taste is so good. Let's go and try it together. Sit down and take a moment. Element, if you guys want to order, they're on Instagram, and they also have a website. Especially when you exercise, you lose juice. One time we went to fishing with my father-in-law and my husband, my brother-in-laws, and after fishing all day with the children, we all got tired, and then the end of the evening when we ate and we had to clean after ourselves, I remember my brother-in-law saying, oh boy, when you sit down after a long day like that, you lose juice. Honestly, that's what it is. Running around and doing things, we lose juice. So now let's drink it up. Bismillah. It is so good, you all. This is really, really good. After I finish all of those, I will definitely order some. Gratitude. This package came perfect timing. Running around outside and it's so cold and exercising. Perfect. If the raspberry is this good, I'm wondering what the chocolate will be. Wow. And you know what, you all? I will be going in a couple of weeks to a trip, different state. So these little packages, I can just throw it into my bag, and it will not take much space. I can leave some in the car, some at the Airbnb. So this is really win-win. That's great. I hope that you benefit this video. Please subscribe if you haven't, and give the videos thumbs up, and I will see you next video, and comment down what videos you guys would like me to make. Have a beautiful, blessed day.